Pretty close to that 26,000 point level on the JSE All Share. Market continues to rally. Is it really getting to precipice point now?
I think the thing we're seeing is for every 3 steps forward we take 2 steps back, then another 3 steps forward. So every pullback is really short and brief, and I think generally is starting to be seen as a buying opportunity every time, because there's really no holding these markets back. I think it comes down to the same old question that there's a lot of liquidity on the sidelines, and we're seeing everything rally.
Are you nervous at these levels though, Nick? Let's put it that way.
I used to be, because I never really thought we should be here, because honestly speaking, the fundamentals really haven't caught up to what we're seeing. But at the end of the day, in this short period of time, I mean, it's only really been from March until now, fundamentals don't play as big a role as sentiment at the moment. And currently sentiment is massive, liquidity is huge, and people want this market up. And you're seeing everything rally. Gold is rallying with the market rallying. Bonds are rallying with the market. These are things that don't usually occur. So all securities are rallying in one direction, and that's upward. It is a bit scary, but once you start to understand and just let go for a little bit and enjoy the ride and enjoy the trend being your friend, then yes, why not? More upside potential. Obviously 26,000 points, going to be psychological. We were there a little while ago, last month. Will we break that? I certainly think so. The way that the commodities are rallying, even with the strong rand, we are certainly seeing still rand positive moves at the moment, and that will certainly benefit our local commodity companies.
In what sectors are you enjoying the ride right
commodities,
now on the local market?
No, I was loving Johan, because he was telling us about how these commodities are expected to go up from his point of view. I actually completely agree with them. The figures of 1,100 technically we see as well as a house, so it's good to hear. So I'm enjoying being in the big boys at the moment, the Billitons, the Anglos, and then a few of the Impalas. Northern Platinum I quite like at the moment. It was interesting to see the report out early this morning. It'll be interesting to see if the board passes that early next year. It's certainly one that I would consider watching at the moment. But really only the big guys. I'm not interested in your smaller players, the DRDs and the Simmer and Jack. And
are you playing the South African large gold stocks, or is that strong rand too much of
Well, look, it's a great
deterrent?
trading thing to do. I would really not suggest investing in your Anglo Golds, your Harmonies and your Goldfields, but boy do they move. So from a trading perspective, if you do get an opportunity, it's certainly one that I would consider trading. Favorite being the Harmonies, because they tend to be the most highly geared towards the gold price.
Going forward into next week, anything that you
week.
Specifically are looking to trade?
I'll get out my crystal ball and have a look. No, I've absolutely no idea. It's very, very tough at the moment, I'll be truly honest. The action is in commodities. That's where we tend to look at, because that's where the money is at the moment. So what I'm hoping on is more of an uptick in your platinum stocks. They were hit very, very hard. And in fact, if you look closely, they came down just before this market started to come down. So I think they've got a little bit of a head start at the moment with regards to a reversal. So if we see Impala, they're struggling to get above 178. But
yeah, they're 173.43 now on the close today.
I think if you can still get that closer to 170, I would expect Impala to still see a rise. The price of platinum is quite high at the moment. Yes, we do have a strong rand, but certainly 1,340, I think that's where we are now. It's certainly looking good for them. Northern as well was at 40 rand, went all the way down to 30 rand, now back up to 33.
And of course the Boysendal story
and you've
taking
got
effect in
fundamentally Northern. You've got that backing it up. That's a massive thing for the business. So you could speculate on that idea as well. So going into next week, I would say your platinum could rally. I could
You're leaving Anglo Plat out of the equation.
Yeah, I'm not interested. That's a no-go area at the moment for me. I think it's just because the company burns so much cash on a daily basis. I couldn't see myself actually buying that with a conscience at the moment. So no, Amplat's out of that bracket completely. Impala and Northams, I would expect further increases next week, and maybe some profit taking is going to take place on the gold stocks.